Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
Nah, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me.
Hey! We're here. We're awake, and we're gay, and we're bacon.
Yeah, shake and bake and I helped. Remember that?
No.
What? That was a big ad. Shake and bake, and the girl goes, and I helped.
No, I
She had
never
one
saw
tooth
that.
missing. Maybe it was a southern regional thing.
Maybe. Women never helped anything in my area.
Yeah, well,
You got
they were
hit.
too busy. Damn, you beat me to
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Hit
Oh,
'em.
Jeez. Are you on camera? I never know. I can't tell.
I got it from arm to arm.
Really?
So you're actually gotten.
Let me look. I don't believe it for a second.
Look at that. It's all arm.
Wow, you
Unless you moved
arm
it.
and arm. Wait. Oh, my leg was blocking. Oh, there's more than arm.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is a real wide ass.
Forearm. 5 arm?
You like a big ass? Some people like big asses.
I'll tell you what I like. I like a big ass to small hip. Wait. Small waist, big hip ratio.
Mm.
You know, I want the hoo-ha.
Ah, like an
Hour.
hourglass.
Yes.
Did you ever hear? I remember one time, this is one of those things that just sticks in your asshole from when you're like a child.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Love Connection, and this guy, if he said this now, he'd get shot in the face in public. But
Sure.
there's the guy, one of the date guys, guests or whatever,
yeah.
contestants, he was talking to Chuck Woolery,
Woolery.
2 and 2. Woolery?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 3 syllables?
Woolery. You say it quick.
Oh, so Chuck Woolery.
There you go.
This is like Sabaros. How do you say that?
Sbarro.
Sabaro,
Yeah.
not Sabaro.
Nah.
Sabaro.
There you go.
Well, that would be Woolery then. So it's different.
Maybe it's different. They're different things.
Chuck Woolery.
Yes.
All right, the Woolery mammoth. He was interviewing the guy, and the guy said, "I like a woman." He said, "A woman should have." Maybe this is on YouTube. He's like, "A woman should have 3 diamonds when you look at her from behind." And he was talking about like at the ankle area, the knee area, like in between when the calf becomes a knee, and then in the cunt area there.
Sure, the cunt diamond.
With the cunt diamond.
Bad Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yeah, it's a good ski slope though.
Uh-huh.
But
diamond.
he was like, they should have 3 diamonds, and he's like, they don't have 3 diamonds. I don't want to go on a date. And then Chuck Woolery on TV is like, that makes sense. I like that.
Wow, 3 diamonds.
Now, I mean, the show would be canceled. That guy would be jailed. And don't get me wrong. I mean, that guy's, an idiot.
Sure.
But that must be
Never heard that.
Yeah, I think it was his thing. I mean, this is it wasn't even like viral. I just remember being like 9 and watching it. And even as a 9-year-old, I remember being like, that doesn't sound right. My mother's got 0 diamonds.
Yeah. 1 carat.
Well, I had a carrot, and I was snapping it all the time.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Doc?
Did you guys have that, snapping the carrot?
I like that. I've never heard that.
Really?
That seems painful. Why would you snap?
That's what I always said. My Uncle Dale, I think my Uncle Dale might have invented snapping the carrot. Because
Yeah.
he would always say, I'm over here snapping the carrot. And I remember being like, who snaps a carrot? Why is your dick orange? Are your pubes green? Is it pointy? Is it dirty?
Right. Do you shave it? You shave those things. You snip them. You snap them. What's the? My dad said, yanking your crank.
Crank yankers.
Yeah. Then there was spanking the monkey.
Mm.
That was big in the 90s. Then we had bopping the bishop.
Oh, yeah.
And then flog the dolphin.
Wow, that's a
And-
lot.
and
And
then-
dolphins rape, and so do penises.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Also, a woman is a man in the boat.
Yes. Peeling back the onion,
Oh, yeah.
layering the house with paint.
Hitting the panic button.
I made mine tune up, but is that Roddy Piper behind us?
Who?
Oh, no, it's Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't see because there's a mirror up here. All right, sorry. I got to focus here. Well, should we just get into stories? Because I feel like
yeah.
we've been going long and not getting everything in there.
Sure. We're having too much fun, folks.
All right. Well, I got a lot of stuff here.
All right, lay it on me, because I got some bad shit and some small shit that I want to throw at you and have you pontificate on.
Okay. Analyze this.
Or that.
Did you like those films?
The first one was okay.
Yeah.
They always overdo it.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal, Rob De Niro. You get them in there, that's a good time.
By the way, I saw Zombieland Double Tap. I enjoyed the heck out of that
Oh,
movie.
really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I was in Burlington. Steve Big Dick Rogers and Caitlin, I'm not familiar with her vagina, Palufo.
Standard veg.
They were up there. They did the Wednesday night. They stayed an extra day for a little vacation, hung out, came to the show at the Vermont Comedy Club. Sarah and I, and those two, we double dated. We went over to the movie theater, nice little movie house, saw Zombieland. It was that embarrassing thing because I thought it opened that week, but it opened the week before. So we walked in and I was like, is it packed in there? I know we're late. I mean, if it's packed, I don't want to go in. The lady's like, there's seats. We walked in. We were the only four. There was one autistic guy sitting across from us.
Oh, nice.
And so we had 2 autistic guys total.
Yeah.
But the movie was pretty fun.
Feels like those guys are living. They don't make any money. I never see them working, and they're always having a good time.
Oh, Steve and Caitlin?
Yeah, what do? They do 3 spots a week in the city. You make $11, and they're going to movies. They're going on trips. They're taking days off. They're fucking.
I think Caitlin's working.
Oh,
She's
all
out
right.
there. Yeah, she's working. She hosts in the city. I think she headlines some shows. She was doing the Good Theater in Philly. And then Steve opens for Regan.
Oh, all right. I take it all back. These guys are fucking animals.
Steve and Regan. But I think, don't get me wrong, I don't think they're floating in semen or anything.
The semen float. It's a horrible tank. What is that, a deprivation?
It's a nice deprivation tank. If you have money, you can afford to float in semen. That might be nice, actually.
It might be.
As long as you zip up the mouth and the nose and the eyes.
The vag. You don't want to get pregnant.
I think once it hits the air, it loses its, validity.
Is that right? It's like an avocado.
Yeah, you can't just come on your stomach and jam it in your ass and get pregnant.
I don't know.
I think once it hits the sky, if the sun hits it or the oxygen or the
What is it,
window.
a vampire? You can't hit the sun.
It's something like that. I think once the oxygen, it's got to go straight from dick right into that cunt because it cools down or it warms up or I think.
Boy, jizz is so fickle.
I think it'd be like if you were bleeding, you can't just swallow blood and be okay.
Oh, I see.
Something has to happen. You got to inject it into the vein.
Right. I always wondered this. If you gave a toddler, I'm talking about like an infant.
Yes.
Like less than a few days old, if you made him swallow a birth control pill, would it kill him? Because the whole pill is built to kill that kid.
Oh.
So if he's weak enough and new enough, I wonder if him eating one would be like a cyanide tablet.
Possibly. Maybe not even associated with the pregnancy thing. Just because it's a foreign substance in a baby.
Maybe
they can
you're right.
eat. Yeah, they can only eat apple sauce and hot dogs or something. I think.
What is that mush? That applesauce?
It's not good, and it comes out twice as mushy. I've
That's
seen a
true.
lot of baby shit.
Really?
And, yeah.
On your dick?
It gets up there. It gets into their little tiny dicks and into their vaginas and up on the cheeks.
Yeah.
I've seen baby shit on a nipple.
What?
It goes high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Baby gravy.
I thought you were gonna say if you give a little toddler some semen, what happens?
Oh.
Because what if he loves it? Or he or she? What if they're like, all right, I need more of that, and then every
Right.
10 minutes the babysitter's got to snap his carrot.
That's true. Also, you talk about swimming in semen, how it's like a rich person thing.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had jizz on you for more than 20 minutes? It's like Elmer's glue. It's like tightens up. You can feel it on your skin. It feels weird to move your skin because it's almost like a webbing.
I think you went high with 20 minutes. What's going on with the 20-minute cum thing?
20 minutes.
You said for 20 minutes or more. Why are you experiencing that?
Well,
what
you
happened
forget.
there?
You forget.
You
didn't
forget
get some
you
of
have
the
cum.
behind your ear, or you get some in your ass cheek. You forget. You lose touch. You're rolling around in it with the bedroom lady.
I'm 100% with you, except for the time. I've had it on me for 3 minutes because I was finishing my novel, but
Well, you forget. I'm saying you didn't know it was on your ankle.
20 minutes. Oh, you know what? I have had that. I got to take it back. I got to take it back.
Thank you.
I've had it on a post cleanup where I missed a spot.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you. I thought you just had someone coming on your back and then you were lingering around and watching Baywatch.
No. I mean, I have, but I'm talking about the time it hits your toenail and you forget about it and you go to work.
Yeah, I've had it where it's on the little stomach happy trail pew, and then they all mend to get like 6 hairs. They're all one thing, and you got to break them off sometimes.
It's an adhesive.
It's almost like when you make scrambled eggs, which I just started doing a week ago, so I'm no expert. But you get all the eggs up, and there's still that in the rim of the pan, there's still that thin layer of egg.
Yes.
And it's the same color and texture and everything.
That's right. I mean, look at a sock. You leave jizz in a sock, that thing's getting up and walking around and doing a can. It's so stiff.
Forget about it.
Yes, jism. It's a very strange liquid.
I'm not a forget about it guy. What the hell was that?
I felt strange.
I watched Donnie Brasco
Uh-huh.
recently. That's a real close to being great, Brasco.
Yes, it's right there.
It's
Something's
like
off.
The Anne Hesh stinks a little bit. The music's
Yeah.
not quite as good. The filter, it looks too cheese dicks.
Yeah.
You're almost a great movie.
There's a couple of those out there where you're like, this is almost amazing.
Yeah,
I
but
can't think of another one right now.
still enjoyable. But Zombieland was pretty good. It was fun. We had a good time. I'm not saying it's great. Don't email me and be like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you know what's like
There's
that
some
is-
jokes.
It's not as good as Donnie Brasco, but Departed. You're like, this is almost good, but there's too many weirdo little tidbits that don't add up.
Yeah, it's a little long. The little bit of
Cheese on Nicholson's over the top.
Yep.
I think we've talked about
We've
this.
talked about this quite
All
a
right,
bit, and people
sorry.
got upset with us.
Call in.
But anyways, I wanted to talk about this. The week before Burlington, I talked a little bit about being in what the hell is that town where the Blue Room is? Springfield, Missouri. So everyone's telling you the things to do. Saturday, you got to go here, you got to go there. They have an aquarium, I guess that's the size of fucking Montana. It's the
I'm
biggest.
Done with
aquarium.
aquarium. I'm done with them. I've seen a fish in every city. What's the difference?
I don't like an
A
aquarium.
squid looks the same in Milwaukee as it does in Austin.
I know. You know what? Remember that time we were in Boston? We tried to get things. We tried to
Yeah.
accumulate. What do you call that? Create some stories.
Yes.
You, me, Alvin, and Bulger. We went to the aquarium thinking it was gonna be something.
Yeah, you fucked a seal. I took a shit on a stingray. Nothing happened.
Even then, there's no stories.
Yeah.
I'm petting a stingray. You're like, it feels awkward and weird.
Yeah.
And it's still a stingray. It stinks.
Stingray.
Nailed him. That's kind of like. Oh wait.
Steve Irwin?
No.
He
never
was
mind.
killed by a stingray.
Yeah, I had a dumb thought. It didn't even make
As
sense.
David Tell calls them the Puerto Ricans of the sea.
Ah,
That's his thing.
easy.
Boogly.
So I'm looking at everyone's telling me things to do, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I just want to watch football and jerk off and
Sure.
work out and, that's it.
Yep.
But anyway, so there's all these college girls walking around the hotel. I keep seeing them everywhere. They got the sweatpants and the jackets. It's Arizona State. So I'm like, I wonder what's going on with this Arizona State business. There must be some kind of game. There must be a team.
Aha.
And I'm seeing them everywhere. And they're not even like hot anymore. They're just young
young.
women. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's kooky. Especially the sweats aren't helping either, sister.
Oh, you don't like a sweat?
Well, depends on, are they the baggy sweats with a marinara stain or spotting? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Or are they like a tight yoga workout sweat?
A sweat with the butt can really look nice in a sweat.
That's
But if they're
true.
super baggy, it's a little much.
Yeah.
But a lot of the
Horrible hero.
yoga pants out there too, which is nice.
Yeah, I love a yoga.
But anyway, so I kept seeing them, and then I see Arizona State ice hockey. So I go, oh, they have a hockey team, Arizona State hockey. That can't be great. And so
Right.
I go, well, whatever. Let me Google. So I Google big hockey tournament in town. It's a ladies hockey tournament, women's hockey, and it's Arizona State, Utah, a few schools. So I go, I'll Google that. I look that up. It's across the street.
Aha.
All day hockey tournament. Now, I'm a hockey fanatic, so I go, I'm going to go to the hockey game.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to be by myself over there. How many people are going to see Arizona State hockey in Missouri?
Right.
And so I like to support the sports, and I like sports, so I go over there. $7 gets you in for the day. 3
Ooh,
games.
day pass.
That's $2.33 repeating per game. So I go over there for the noon game. There's a noon, a 4, and a 7. I got shows at the 7. I go, I'll go watch the noon game. Now, this is between, what's the college? Fuck, it was a Christian school down there.
St. Mary.
No, it was something like that.
St. August.
It didn't have a saint. It was just sounded like Khrushchev or I didn't even
Christoph.
write it down. Something,
Christ.
some Catholic school
Allah.
versus Utah. Which Utah, you don't think hockey.
No. Mormon or Ted Bundy.
Yeah, so I go down there. I'm going to watch the game. $7. I go, I'd like 1 ticket for the game. And they go, seriously?
Ah.
Like you got a kid in there? I go, no, I got no kid. I just like hockey. They go, all right.
They probably think it's some weird creepo.
So I go in there. Now I can't lie. I feel a little bit
Horny?
good. I feel
Oh.
good for I'm like, hey, look at me supporting the ladies out there playing hockey. I'm a good man. I found something to do. And who goes to a hockey? You have that thing? I'm very unique.
Yes.
Who goes to a women's hockey tournament in Missouri?
Uh-huh.
And of course, in the back of my head, I'm thinking this will be a tale for the podcast. You got to
Sure.
do things for the podcast.
Fodder.
And I'm proud of myself for not just sitting in the room or going to a museum and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I go in there, and I'm all excited. Then the teams come out. I'm the only one there that's not a parent.
Uh-huh.
It's like, old couples being like, come on, Sue. And then just me. The teams come out. The one school, Concordia, I think is the name of the school. Concordia.
Cunt?
Just C-O-N.
Oh.
Concordia. They come out. They have 8 skaters and 1 goalie.
All right.
Now, a normal hockey team has 18 skaters, 2 goalies. You got your backup goalie, and you got 18 guys or girls.
Yep.
So they're about 10 short.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, 10 short, 1 goalie. So they got 8 players total. Now, normally hockey, you're sprinting up and down. You got to keep changing out the lines because you're tired.
Right.
They got 3 subs over there. The bench is lonelier than my hotel room.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, well, this isn't going to be pretty. And now I don't want to
Do it, baby.
say negative things.
Well, if it was negative, it was negative. It doesn't matter who, the gender, the queef, the labia, the clit. It's Concordia.
I'm not trying to poke fun. I try to support. But this was the worst quality of athletics I've ever seen in my entire life.
Even the Special Olymps?
Well, men or women. I'm kidding. I'm joking, of course. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I want to qualify this by saying I've been to the women's Frozen Four. You go watch the Minnesota ladies or the Providence College, Boston College. There's some women's hockey. I watched the women's Olympics. I got really into it. We won the gold medal. We win it quite a bit. It's Canada. You watch Canada versus U.S. Olympic hockey, women's. You can't even tell the difference. They're zipping and zapping, up and down, slap shots, suck my dick. It's wild.
Sure.
Tremendous.
Yes.
Utah versus Concordia. Yikes. It was a big old walkout. I had to wait for the period to end because I was like, well, let me act it out. I'm going to go get warm because it's freezing in there.
Speaking of period.
But I'll tell you, it was frustrating. It was like watching Pee-wee. But again, they must be new to the game, I think, because Utah or something. Right. I don't know what's going on. But this was some real garbage hockey. And you're getting upset where it's like a 2-on-none.
Yeah.
Like a breakout, and there's no pass. I'm like, this is an automatic goal.
Right.
The goalie can't pivot to 2 people.
Yes.
But just one girl just keeps it. One woman keeps it, skates right in, and just kind of flicks it at her. Now, of course, by the way, adding to it, it's not about gender so much. They're gassed because they got 3 bench players. So a normal shift is like 80 seconds.
I see.
Their shift is like 7 minutes. They can't sprint any longer.
Right.
So they're just like, they're trailing. The passes were terrible. The shots are terrible. And then this is a bad sign. They score a goal with like 2 minutes left in the first period, and the girl goes, ah! She jumps up and down. They all skate out there. Woo! They go nuts like they just won the World Cup.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's 1-0. Have you guys not scored all season or what?
Right.
So it wasn't great. Now, I mean this with all due respect to Concordia. There's 8 of them. It's hard to skate with 8. And that's my slogan.
Good T-shirt.
And of course, whatever. I'm not shitting on ladies sports, but I am shitting on these 2 teams particularly.
Yes.
Which again, that's equality. Like the World Series, I'm watching the World Series. I'm like, this World Series sucks. I even tweeted it.
That's true. I saw the
stinks.
tweet. Right.
Shitty World Series. So
shitty World Series, shitty Concords.
Bad is bad, but I don't want people to think I'm a horrible person. So I do love women's hockey, but Concordia blows and Utah not much better.
Utah stinks. Get it together.
But
maybe that's the first year.
Maybe it's the first year, or they had a bunch of players hurt, or they have head injuries. I don't know what's going on over there. But by the way, there's about 9 penalties too. Just hooking, tripping, like the whole time. It's just like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
It was like, woof. It was bad. I had to go watch old YouTubes of porn.
Had to get that taste out of your anal, huh?
But anyways, that was fun.
You tried. You went out. This is when people go, this is why we don't go out.
Yes.
I hate those guys. Like, no, you tried something. It didn't work out.
Tried. It was fun. I mean, it was still fun. Got a story that's probably going to piss people off. But
that'd be great if you got really into it. You're just out there with like a playbook, like, come on, God! You're throwing your hat down and stepping on it.
Well, I kind of felt that. I was getting mad because I'm like, she's wide open. You got to move the puck. I'm like, you got to skate backwards, you fuck. And it was a lot of that, but it was still fun, still an experience. And
maybe this is the early part of the Disney movie. You know, there's always the scene where the coach is like, I can't work with these idiots. These guys are all over the place. And then, 2 hours later, they're winning the Pee Wee anal.
Right, they get the transfer kid, and then
Right.
the divorced mom
Right.
falls in love with the coach.
Exactly.
And,
They throw a black kid in.
Yep, that's Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
All right, but that's it for that one. I got some other business, but let's
Please.
shift it over to you, because
Oh.
otherwise they'll write to me and tell me to shut my asshole up.
I'm going to give a quickie here.
Give me a
So,
quickie, because I got a couple quickies too.
I'm doing these gigs all we do every weekend. We go to Denver, we go to Austin, we go to Beantown, we go to whatever. And 2 weeks in a row, I've had the Wednesday arrival.
Ah,
which
the
I
Wednesday.
know you don't mind, but for some reason, that really gets me up to Concordia.
Well, I don't like a Wednesday arrival, but if you're going to Austin, it's not bad.
True.
But
I just you lose that week.
I know.
I like leaving on a Thursday because that's the back half of a week.
Exactly.
Wednesday's still the midweek, so whatever. But I get my goddamn bike impounded, but on 2 weeks in a row, I need to get the bike out, but you need the daytime because obviously the DMV is open during the day, but I got to leave on Wednesday. So you only have your Monday and Tuesday to get your bike out. So I'm just getting raped up the pooper by this DMV.
Rocking it from the Delta to the DMV.
We need a term. Is it what's a DMV? What should it stand for? Dig my vagina out or something?
DMVO.
Destroying my veg.
Oh, that's not bad.
They're
destroying my veg.
They're destroying my vagina. The DMV. So
We'll put it in pencil.
yes, temporary. And they just ruining me. So I do Minneapolis. It's great, whatever. But Tuesday night, it's my last chance to get some sets in the city. It's pouring rain. I got 5 sets. Pouring rain out. The lady goes, hey, I want to come around with you tonight. She's like, I never see you. You're leaving tomorrow. You're never here. You're gone all weekend. Let me go on the sets with you. I was like, oh, that'll be nice. So we get a bite. We do one set. It's fun. And once you get to the second set, she's doing how much time are you doing? And you're like, I got 5 of these, you whore. Like, this is going to be a long night. If you're already miserable in the second, just go home. And she's like, all right, sorry, you're right. So it's pouring rain, and I got her following. And no matter what anybody says, they can't keep up. They can't. Now I hate to shit on the ladies' hockey team, but she's got these tiny little hoofs, and she can't follow, and it's raining, and she's like, let's get a cab. Like, the subway's right there.
We should have broken these stories up.
I know. Back-to-back misogyny.
I was a misogynist.
I'm not being either. I'm just saying it like it is.
No misogyny.
This is actually the most offensive part, is how we have to go, oh, no. If it's not so bad, you get it.
Now I feel bad. I'm just waiting for all these at Concordia. It's going to blow up, and they're going to be writing, well, I'll have you know if you say, let's see you skate or something.
We're not getting hired on Mad TV, that's for sure.
Jeez.
All right, so whatever. So
Fuck.
I do a gig at some bar. It's tough. And like the whole time you're just hearing yourself do the same bits that she heard on the first show, which is how comedy works. But the fact that she's there, it's like, does she think I'm a hack? I'm like, it sucks.
Yeah, well, she's like, she's not pulling his thumbs off. It's the same thumb. It's the other thumb.
Yes, exactly.
And you're just like, shut up.
Yeah, the rabbit's in the hat right
now.
now.
I know. It's a whole thing.
So, but either way, I'm trying to just shut her out and do my set. Shutter Island. We run out. It's pouring rain. We jump in a cab, and the whole time the cab's sitting in traffic, we're like, I should have gotten a fucking subway. Why am I in this cab right now? You're watching the meter tick up. You're not moving. So I'm texting Caroline's. I'm going to Caroline's. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way. I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm late. So we finally get there. I'm 20 minutes late. I run in. There's people leaving. And you're like, oh no, boy. I missed the show. And it was a cancer benefit, no pay, but you do 20, sold out Caroline's, whatever. So you're like, all right, it's for cancer. I'll do it for free.
Okay.
So I run down. I'm like, she's 5 miles behind because I'm T1000ing it down Broadway in the rain. You get there, you're soaking wet, and I run in, and the host lady, I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm late. She's like, who are you? I'm like, I'm Mark. She's like, oh, you're good. There's going to be a guy, then a video, then you. And now the whole table flips because you go, I've been late. I'm in the wrong. But now she's like, oh, no, the show's running behind, so you're going to have to wait. You're like, no, I need to go next.
I hate that.
You know what I mean?
Well, also, how about a text? Folks, if you run a show, if you have a show, the show's running late, just shoot us a text because I'm fucking running up and down flights of stairs. I'm sweating. I'm
Exactly.
knocking over old ladies.
Exactly.
Just give me a heads up.
Yes. God, I would love a heads up because I'm in the cab just shitting blood going, I'm late. I'm ruining everything.
Right.
Because then you got another show after that. You got to make that one, and it's all dominoes.
Mm-hmm.
So I get down there, and then there's one kid. I forget his name. Sweet guy. He's got glasses, new comic, and he goes, "Do you want to take my spot? I'm next. You just go." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I appreciate it. Thank you." Sold out. Necktie, tuxedos. This is like high-end society here.
Okay.
There's not a black guy in the room, not a brown, not a queef, not a Latino. Zilch. Lati-zero. God. So, and the lady's talking, she's like, that girl's on Bravo. She's on Real Housewives. Like, this is a star-studded honkies here. So the video, they go, all right, the guy's going to put the video on now. So the video clicks on. It's like a little girl with cancer. She's like,
Oh, jeez.
the sound isn't working.
Oh,
So
that's kind of nice, actually.
it's kind of nice, but it's already a shit show. Everybody's getting up. Everybody's doing blow and all this shit. Everybody's rich. And
Yeah, can I just say this about these benefits?
yes.
Save the cancer kid for another night. We
I
know about the
know.
cancer kid.
I know.
This is supposed to be the comedy. I've already gone in. I understand you're doing good things.
Yes.
Horrible shit's happening to children.
Yes.
You're making money so the doctors can fix the horrible children.
Yes.
Someone fed them cum or birth control
Sure.
pills, and now you're going to swoop in and fix it. I'm on board. I get it.
Completely.
Leave that at home.
Yeah, or-
send out a link that says, here's a video of a kid dying and a guy touching her.
Right.
If you want to watch it.
Yes.
Just let's do the show.
Good point. Put that, or at the least, put that at the end.
At
after
the end,
show.
or beginning at
Or
5
beginning,
o'clock,
yes.
2 hours before. Then you get the dinner.
Yes.
The beginning's not as good. But I go to watch. Pearl Jam does a show for homeless. They're not just showing homeless people shitting in their
Yes.
coffee or whatever
Right,
in the middle of the
right.
show.
Exactly. Like, I get the Jerry Lewis, what is it, the telethon?
Yeah, telethon.
They're trying to get you to pay money immediately, so they're just saddening it up the whole time. Here's
Right.
sad, here's sad. That's different. That's like, hey, give us money now. This is a show live in the room.
Right, and it gives the kid a TV credit. He gets to
Well,
come out. He's on
that's
TV.
true.
You're going to be on TV?
Right.
That I like. It's
Right.
sweet. It's fun.
Yes,
Mr.
he's-
Rogers jumps up there.
Right, he's got crutches. One of he falls. Yeah,
And,
you help him up. It's
somebody's
nice.
singing to him, but we're not doing bits to the kid.
Yes.
We're not like I fucked my wife the other day and she sneezed and my dick fell off.
Right. and he's
What do you
like,
think about that?
Mommy. Yeah. So,
Great point.
yeah, so the video is playing, but the sound isn't working. So it's just showing a bunch of kids like, there's no sound. And then you're like, God damn it. So this old guy gets up. He's like this old, good-looking rich guy, salt and pepper, tuxedo, and he goes, God damn it. Turn it off. It's his daughter.
Oh,
and he's
wow.
like, this is my my foundation. I put this whole thing together. You guys can't get one video right.
Wow.
The shows have been weird. The comics have been he's like shitting on the show. He's like not happy. He just a screw loose. It snapped.
Oh, I love him.
And he just goes, this is what's what. And he's just standing there like a man, like no mic. He's in the audience, like in the middle. And everybody's like, doing the full turnaround.
Wow.
And he goes, this is what we're doing. This is why we need money. We have about this much. We need to hit it this much. And then you're like, wow, this is pretty impressive. This guy's owning the room. And then he just goes, and I just want to. Now he breaks down. He's losing it.
Oh, man.
He's talking about his daughter. He's talking about the cancer. It all hits him at once. He's like, my wife is sick too, and I
Oh,
can't
my
catch a
God.
fucking break, and all this. And this like guy went from like the biggest man, Burt Reynolds, Schwarzenegger, to like now he's just sobbing up there. Nothing wrong with crying, but I didn't see it coming.
I love to cry. I cried at the hockey game.
Crying
Stunk.
up, yeah. And so he gives his speech now. Now he's crying, and he goes, okay. And his wife stands up. Oh, no, what does that mean?
The camera's flashing. Hold on, folks. The camera's lighting up.
It's still lighting?
It's blinking. The camera's blinking. YouTube, Patreon. Hold on 1 second. Oh, right in the middle of a great story. What does that mean? Battery?
It's paused.
Oh, fuck. It just happened.
Yeah. Not battery.
So maybe try hitting record again. Oh, fuck my mother's ass.
Memory card is full.
Oh, full card on the camera.
Hold on, I got an idea.
Well, the YouTube's going to be fucked. Mark has an idea. What's happening?
I'm switching the back card. There's two cards in there. How
There's-
can they both be full?
There's two cards. One of them's full, so Mark is switching them out here.
Still blinking?
No, there's no light at all right now.
Every cover is open. All right.
Oh, you got to cover the card. Okay, now it's blinking again. Do we have an extra card in the?
That one's full too.
Oh no!
I forgot to delete the shit.
We didn't delete.
Should we pause that and I'll delete him, or should we just go without?
I'm gonna run out of time. I'll video on my phone.
Aha!
We'll do the second half on the phone.
Yes, Shelby.
Maybe Shelby can splurge or what do you splice?
Splice.
But it's gonna be hard to send a half-hour video.
Right in the middle of the cancer story. We gotta pause the pod, Shelb. I mean, we can just leave it, but he can cut it.
All right, George is saying cut it.
Got it. Now what do I do? Put that up there?
Is that recording?
Oh, there you go. That's
looks like
recording.
recording.
Yes, all right.
Okay, we're back, and we switched angles on you.
Yeah.
This is my phone. Hopefully this will be able to, because it wasn't a problem before. We couldn't send it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be a 30-minute video.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, what about this? Every once in a while, I stop it, and I'll just send him multiple 10-minute videos.
I guess, but I'm worried about your time situation.
He'll have to keep splicing. No, I just hit stop and then record again. It'll start a new video.
Oh, that's great.
I'll just send him 5 10-minute videos. That's got to be easier.
I
right?
love it.
But he's gonna have to do a lot of splicing.
I'm worried your head's cut off there, Fatty.
That's all right. I got my Brandy Carlisle T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, cool tee there.
It's gonna be reversed too because it's a flipper, so I can
Oh.
see it.
That's a dolphin callback to Flipper.
Yeah, I liked it.
All right, so let me just say this. The guy's weeping, the whole thing, and then his wife stands up and goes, Johnny, it's enough, okay. And it's like they're hugging, and then he sits back down, and then they go, Mark Normand, and I go, oh! So then I go up, because I still got to get out of there, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to eat my lunch up there real quick and do my time. I go, how much? The girl goes, 10. I go, great. I get up on stage, I look below me, it's all kids.
The kids are in the crowd.
I didn't realize I was just watching the crying guy.
Oh,
And
are they
then-
sick kids?
No, I think they're friends with the little girl.
Ah,
And they're all in tuxedos. They're cute as a button. I open with an Epstein joke, and they just go, ah,
Oh,
what are you
jeez.
doing? Because I couldn't control myself. I was like, this is already fucked. And I just kind of try to dig my way out of it, and some Asian in the front is going, this Asian lady's shit face. She goes, you're losing it. 'Cause I was
Oh,
like
no.
bombing a little. I would get them and then bomb, and get them and then bomb.
were you
And-
losing it?
I was. Me so sorry, lady. I couldn't keep up. The children, I was trying to go clean, and then I had to follow the crying game, and then I got Jared Fogel's classroom in front of me. It was a whole obstacle course,
Oh my
and
God!
I'm soaking wet. I got the lady there. It was a lot of spinning plates.
Yes.
Prates. So,
Boy,
yeah.
If a kid with cancer cries and no one can hear it, I had that joke earlier. I couldn't. Enough time has passed, but
Well, they all cried after my set, and I just grabbed the lady, and it's one of the things you're like, oh, none of this. I spent money on a cab. You didn't get paid for a nickel of this, and then you go back home into the rain.
but you got yourself a tail. It's all about the tail.
It's all about the tail.
You got a tail, and I'll tell you what else it's all about, folks. Our wonderful sponsors.
Ah, yes.
Please, for the love of God, support the people that support the show. It's very important to us. And
Yes.
this week's episode is brought to you by...
Feels CBD. Do you experience stress or anxiety or chronic pain?
I do.
Or have trouble sleeping at least once a week?
Yes.
Well, you're not alone, Fatty. Most of us do. Personally, I like to take CBD. It calms me down. It relaxes me without a high.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the key.
Uh-huh.
You get all the goods of the weed without the anxiety and the nuttiness and the paranoia. So I pop a few CBDs and I am loosey-goosey, and it shuts my brain down for a minute in a good way.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it a spin.
So Feels is a premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep. Feels natural, helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. That's what I use it for. Place a few drops of Feels under your tongue and feel the difference within minutes.
Wow.
How great is that? Right? Sometimes you take a pill and you're like, I need to go to sleep now.
Right.
But that doesn't work with the pill. You got to wait for it to kick in. It takes another half hour to an hour. This'll put you right out, baby.
I got to try, because I'm going through Tylenol PM like they're... I don't know. What do you go through quick?
Going out of style?
Chiclets.
Condoms.
Going to the electric chair. There's an astronaut coming.
Astronaut.
Well, whatever. What's the
All
other
right.
one called? The bad one.
Murderer?
Nah, the thing that comes and hits you.
Comet.
Comet.
Asteroid.
Asteroid.
Ah, yeah, good video game. So I joined the Feels community to get the Feels delivered right to your door every month. You'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel anytime. Feels has me feeling the best every day, and it can help you too. Become a member today by going to feels.com/Tuesdays, and you'll get 50% off your first order
Wow.
with free shipping.
I'm going to try it. They sent us some, and Sarah took it, and she loved it.
Oh, great.
So I'm going to take it for a spin tonight for
That's
sure.
FEALS.com/Tuesdays to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order. Feels.com/Tuesdays and free shipping. Thank you.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about this, because last time we were here, I had just gone to the ear, nose, throat doctor for the reflux. 'Cause my
yes.
reflux has been kicking up again.
Oh,
but I
kicking
think
up,
I'm
indeed.
starting to get it under control
Uh-huh.
because I got some new business. Some new light has been shown on my tits.
Ooh, we got light.
Well, Dr. Steve, who's like a savior from above. This
Love
man,
Doc, the chlamydia whisperer.
Doc, I got to not put my hand up because it covers your face. That's fun. Isn't that fun that when you do things?
Oh yeah,
This is the best YouTube ever.
it's not bad.
Oh boy! All right, this could go all night. Anyways, my leg all right? It's tough. We're doing our best here, folks.
I feel bad for the people on audio only.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, don't be audio only. Go to the fucking YouTube and
Yeah.
suck the YouTube's dick. But does
Right.
that affect our numbers on the podcast? I don't know how it all
Oh,
works.
good point. Well, either way, as long as they're hearing it, God damn it.
Here's what you do: you listen to the podcast, you get on the Patreon, you get the YouTube or the video first.
Yes.
The Patreon is alive and well. I mean, it's the first 174 episodes are on there. All the live episodes are out there.
Yep.
Another live episode coming November 11th.
Yep.
Won't be on the Patreon. It'll be live at the Village Underground. Get your tickets. That will sell out.
You got that right.
And then there's all kinds of queefs. I play the mandolin on there. You're doing
Oh.
4 a.m. things.
Drunk queefs at comedy clubs and green rooms.
A lot of bonuses of us just together on the Lunch Stuff studio couch here. So there's one of us fucking double teaming a fat kid. So get it.
That was a big night.
The Burger King guy.
Yeah, he was cute.
So anyways, so I've been having the health issues. I go to the ear, nose, throat doctor because my thing's all fucked up. He just kind of dismissed. He's like, if I was feeling it in the lungs.
Aha.
And I was kind of like, it's going into my lungs, the reflux. And he's like, nah, that's something else. You're crazy. And he's like, your vocal cord movement came back. When my vocal cord's closed. We talked about that before.
Yes. Doesn't sound good.
Can't breathe. It's very unpleasant. So I go, all right, I guess I'm crazy. Then I keep having this cough feeling, a lot of shit in my lungs. Then I wake up on Wednesday, I'm coughing up blood.
Oh!
Not coughing up, but going like this. Like that. Sorry to everyone listening at home.
Yeah.
I spit this blood. I'm like Doc Holliday over here.
Right. That's no peach of a pepper. What is it?
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
I go, all right, I'm coughing up blood. So I call Dr. Steve. I get him on the horn. He's like, yeah, that's no good. I Googled it first, of course. And it says if you cough up bright red blood in your phlegm, just traces of it, it's alarming, but not usually a big deal.
Aha.
So I go, that's a relief. So I don't push the
Jesus.
panic button. I call him. He goes, yeah, your lungs are a little inflamed, but you should go see a doctor, see a pulmonologist.
Never heard of a pulmonol.
That's a lung doctor. That's what I said. Shouldn't lung doctors have lung in there?
You'd think.
A lungy, a Lex Lunger.
But it's like the nose is rhino. You know, they go back to Latin America
Oh, yes. So maybe Palma is Latin.
for lung.
All right. That sounds right. I'll take it.
Pulmonary gland, isn't that something? Pulma,
Yeah.
back of my palm reading. Palma.
Brian De Palma.
There you go.
But my lungs are untouchable, folks. Anyways, so I go there and I want to blow out. Or is it blow up? Which one was him?
Blow out.
Blow out. Yeah, I think we had it right. Anyways,
Travolta?
yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a De Palma, if I'm
think
not
it is.
mistaken. So any jizz, I make the appointment with the thing. First thing Dr. Steve says, though, he goes, it's definitely reflux. The reflux, you're inhaling it at night because you're sleeping. It's pooling and you're breathing it in. That's why it's affecting your lungs. He goes, I had the same problem, which makes me feel better.
Thank God.
Then he says, the problem is mechanical. He's like, the spicy thing and the Prilosec, that all makes it worse. But the real problem is mechanical. Your pipe, your sphincter's opening up. And he's like, it's because of bread. He's like, I bet you eat a ton of bread.
Ah, he's good.
And sugar. And I go, that's all I eat because I'm trying not to eat spicy. So I've been eating croissants, macaroni and cheese,
Bagel.
the rice, 2 bagels a day. He goes, knock that out for 2 weeks. You'll feel better. It's been 1 week. I already feel better.
Hey!
So I think he's right. I think it's all this bread and croissants and pasta, and someone else wrote about the waffles, plus all the waffles and the home fries.
Awful waffle.
So I'm going clean now. I'm eating eggs and broccoli and spinach and my mother's cunt and the whole thing.
Yes.
Feeling a lot better. So I go to the pulmonologist, and I hate that. You know when you show up at the doctor and right away you're like, no, I hate this.
Yes.
First I Googled lung specialist New York, and these places are all like $800 for a consultation.
Ugh.
But I like the $800 place because they got leather chairs. It's just you. It's very like ritzy feel. They're swimming in cum, if you will.
Yes. Concordia.
I go to the East Village place. It's $240, but the lines out the door. It's
Yeah.
all squirrely and crazy. People
Yeah.
are sitting on each other. There's birds in the building. It's very strange.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm going to be here all day. I just go, I'm going to be here. I'm going to wait an hour. That's how it's going to be. I waited out. First, they bring me in. They did my oxygen levels are 100%. My pulse is great. My blood pressure is great. They're like, we can't believe how healthy you are.
All right.
I go, great. Height and weight, great. The whole thing.
All right.
Wait another 45 minutes. I see the doctor. He's like Swedish or German.
I like that.
Yeah, and but I can't understand what the fuck he's saying. So then he says,
Build that wall.
he goes, your chest looks great,
Uh-huh.
which I thought was bizarre. Where I'm
Looks
like,
great.
Well, the problem's on the inside.
Yes.
What was he gonna be like? You're missing a nipple here.
Right.
What's it looks great? It's a chest. I got a cough.
Cough is inside. Pulmonology.
Yes. So he goes, the cough looks great. He goes, we'll send you downstairs for the pulmonary function test. Now, this is where it gets weird. That takes another hour. So now I've been here for 2.5 hours. I go into the basement. There's a lady nurse. She says, you got to blow out the candles. I say, I've been blowing out candles my whole life. Not a
Sure.
problem. It's a simulated screen with a little cake with candles on it. They give you a hose. You got to put your mouth on the hose and hold your nose
Okay.
and try to blow out the candles. And I go, all right, no problem. Now, have you ever tried to blow out candles with your mouth open and your nose plugged?
I have not. Are there candles, literally?
No, it's a little video screen.
Oh.
So, no, your lips are too close. See, that's how I blow. This is the issue I had. I couldn't fucking do it. Exactly. Thank you.
What?
God bless you. That's what I kept doing.
Oh, what else is the
And she
option?
goes, no, right away. So all my real deep issues happened at once. This feeling of, I'm never going to be able to get out of here. I can't do it. I'm not
Right.
doing it right. Somebody help me. There's no one here to help. And she's like, she's like, right away, she's like, no, that's not it. And I was like, okay, so what do I do?
Yeah.
And it starts off simple and innocent. I go, all right, wait, I'm sorry. Then what do I do? She's like, hold your nose, blow out the candles like you're blowing out candles. I go, okay, got it. I don't know what happened there, but let me try again. So I tried to do what you just did. I go,
Yeah.
I'm trying to blow, but when
Yeah.
you blow, your lips got to be together.
Sure.
I can blow, baby.
You're good at blowjob.
I can't blow. I felt like a straight guy that tried dick once in college. I got my nose on the thing. I'm going, I can't do it. And I'd blow like 3 candles out. She goes, blow, 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 blow. Oh, you blew it.
What?
And I go, what do you mean? I can't do this. And she's like, only very sick people can't do this test.
Whoa, come on, Swedish whore. What is this?
I go, well, I'll run up the stairs. I'll do jumping jacks. I'm like, I've never blown out a candle. And then she's like, it's very simple. Like this. And I go, like this? I blow. And she goes, yes, yes. And I go, okay, all right, now I got it. I see. Every time you try to reset and be like, here I go.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. She's like, keep going, keep going. I'm going, and she's going, you're not blowing. And I'm like, I'm out of breath.
Yes.
I can't blow anymore. So every time I would take a second deep breath, she's like, no, that's cheating. You can't do it.
What?
And I finally go, just tell the doctor I couldn't do it.
I guess so.
But I'm like, I think I'm okay. I think I'm healthy.
This feels like a weird mind test more than a blowjob.
I was
thing.
having a panic attack. She's like, all right, let's try. And the other ones were easy. They're like doing this kind of bullshit, like a Lamaze class. And she goes, let's go back to the original one, like Family Feud. When you skip one, you got to go back.
Oh, yeah, right. Fast money.
So I tried again. I got 3 candles blown out. The lady's yelling at me. I'm yelling at her. People are like peeking around the corner, be like, what the hell's going on with this? And I was like, this doesn't happen to other people? She's like, no. Emphysema, AIDS.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, but you can try it again. Let's the people see.
No, wait. Tell me what I can't do so I don't
So
do it.
imagine you're holding a hose. Like you have to bite on a hose. So your mouth is open about like that, further, like rounder, a round hose, not that big, this big, like a dick. Imagine your mouth's on a dick. There you go. Now hold your nose and blow out for as long as you can. Yes! You see, you're not blowing. You're That's what
Yeah.
I was doing.
Okay.
I couldn't blow. I'm going,
Maybe I got emphysema.
you got emphysema. We both got emphysema. The emphysema twins here.
Yeah, not bad.
But I fucking hated it. I left. I almost was crying. It's rain. It was that day that was super rainy.
Yeah, same day.
And then she's like, you gotta go to Xray. So I went to the Xray place. I was there for 4 hours. Not as at the original place for 4 hours. Cost me $100. I go to NYU for an Xray. I walk in there. The guy, young black guy, couldn't be sweeter. I go, how long am I gonna be here? Because I just waited for 4 hours. And he goes, Section 2 over there. You see Section 2?
Uh-oh.
That's the waiting area. I look over. Section 2, empty.
Uh-huh.
I go, great. He goes, it's $114. I go, for 2 X-rays? I thought it was gonna be like $1,000. He goes, yeah. I go over there. Right away, they call me in. I take off my shirt. The lady says, your chest looks great.
Good
I
chest.
was like, thank you. Take 2 photos. Walk out. I say thank you to the guy. I forget his name. I'm in and out over there at NYU. The next day, I got a thing back from the doctor. Says, your pulmonary test came back normal. You're in the normal function range. The shadows are great. You're fine. Whatever.
Good shadow.
Bullshit. So lungs are healthy. Couldn't blow out the goddamn candles. I'm feeling better with the no bread. But that fucking pulmonary test, I wanted to kick the thing. I wanted to break it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see you're really making me feel a lot better. 'cause
great.
That's what I kept doing is,
This gal is not lunch. She needs to retool that blow test.
she's a wet sock after a wet sock. I
Yeah.
hope she's dead.
I don't like her. She blew it.
All right, let me break up this video. I'm going to hit stop. Now I'm hitting record again.
I like it.
Second 15-minute video.
I love it.
All right, and you want to do another one? Because I want to get the soda story in there, but it's not going to be long.
I want to hear. I'm dying to hear this. Oh, I'm out of the picture. I want to hear the soda story. One thing I'll just say.
Please, say a bunch of things.
So I did. I was in Minneapolis. We had a great weekend. We sold some shows. We did this, and I had the standard kid, rando kid. Hey, you want to do my pod?
Oh.
And you know me, I can't say no. I'm gay. I'm dead inside, whatever. And I go, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And he goes, all right, how about tomorrow? And I go, yeah, whatever. So I go do press, and I go, now that I've done press, I'm already downtown. I'm in the city.
Sure.
So I told my ride, I said, Scram, I'm gonna text this kid and get him to come downtown. We'll do the pod, knock it out.
I like it.
So this kid goes, I reserved a room in the Minneapolis downtown public library. We got our own conference room. We'll do it in there, and then we'll be on our way. And I said, great. I go to the library. You ever go to the library downtown in a major city at noon or 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
It's just hobo. It looks like a bus station.
Yeah.
It's all hobos snoozing and guys jerking off on the computers they let you use.
Yep,
And
that's Boston Library for sure.
It's wild.
It's frightening.
so me and him are the only young people in there who don't have a hole in our sweats and 8 coats on. And we go into this private room. We I don't know why the library is so unutilized in every city.
Yes.
There's all these conferences you can just rent out for free and use.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. We should have library cards. I buy so many books. But
Yeah.
again, it's ego. I like people to see the books I've read.
Ah.
It's all ego. My ego is not my amigo.
Aha. West Wego. That's an area in Louisiana. All right. So we go to this conference room. We have this great pocket. It's like a smart kid. He's he grew up on a farm. He's obsessed with psyche and self-help and making yourself better and spirituality and all this crap. Great deep pod. And he goes, all right, well, thanks. I'll be out of your hair. I go, well, what are you doing? And he was like this normal, nice kid, very quiet, very soft-spoken. I go, I'm going to go get a Juicy Lucy, which is like the big food in Minneapolis. And he goes, I'll drive you. I go, oh, great. So we go get lunch.
Oh, nice.
Then there's a line at lunch, so I go, well, let's go to the Electric Fetus.
Oh, what?
That's their Amoeba Records.
Oh,
What's the one?
yeah. Amoeba.
Yeah.
In L.A.
Yeah, so that's theirs, and it's like this giant warehouse with records. So we go there, and then I'm like, well, let's go to the lakes. So he drives me around the lakes. We just have a great day. Then we go get lunch. We have a good Juicy Lucy, and then he drives me home. And I spent a whole day with this stranger, and it was great.
That sounds delightful. That's good. We're getting out of our comfort anals.
The
you know?
shell.
Yes. No
Yes.
shell.
Shelby.
Michelle Wolf.
Aha. Shell gas. So it was a nice moment because it just shows if you fucking listeners, if you Tuesdays, just cool it. I'll hang with you all day.
I'm not hanging with anybody. But
Wow. He was just so low key, and there was no like, so how'd you get into it? You watch my stand up video?
Right.
You know, it was just like normal guy.
so he's a comic or not a comic?
Not a comic.
I love a non-com.
Love a civilian. We went to this. There's a waterfall in Minneapolis. We went to see the waterfall. That was beautiful. It's Pillsbury. It's 3M. It's Target. Best Buy. All Minneapolis.
Yeah, they got some good stuff going on over there.
Good stuff.
The Twins and Prince.
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hibbing.
Huh?
Hibbing.
Hibbing. Oh, Hibbing.
That's where he's from.
Oh,
Hibbing.
Hebrew. So just a great day, great weekend. The whole thing was solid. My feature was killer. Ali Sultan, super funny guy. Brandy was the host. She was great. The whole rigmarole. But I want to say one thing. When I was in the library, I was sitting there waiting for this kid to show up, and I watched a young black kid.
Uh-oh.
I think he was skipping school. He had a book bag
Oh,
on.
boy.
He was young, and he walks right by me, and I was sitting in the corner, like trying to get away from everybody. And he walks right by me, sits on the ground, and starts doing push-ups.
Oh.
And I was like, huh, I like that. Because I've thought about doing that, but I didn't have the balls. I go, look, I'm in a fucking library. What am I going to just do push-ups right here? Or at the airport? I'm not going to just do push-ups.
I have it at the airport a lot.
Yes. You're like, well, I'm here waiting. I might as well get a workout in.
I think my friend Derek was the first person I heard say this. They should have little gyms at the airport.
Oh, that's
you got
gold.
You got a layover. I mean, I got there compulsively early. By the way, some guy tweeted, he's like, you should change the name of the show to Joe's Late for a Flight but eventually makes it. I'm like, I'm compulsively early. I've almost...
That's
I
true.
think
late.
you got us switched.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's neither here nor there. But they should have a gym over there. I'm
That's
like,
a
we
great
should be
idea.
going pull-ups because I feel the same way. I'd like to do
Genius.
push-ups, but you look like a complete psycho in
Yes.
jeans and a backpack doing push-ups. But I'm just sitting here,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to work out because I had to come to the airport.
Exactly.
Put some gyms in the fucking airport.
Put them in. Even if it's a pull-up bar, a one-weight rack, or something. I bet that would. You put a quarter slot in there. You'd make $1 million in a year.
Because sometimes I'll do this. I'll just be curling my bag
Yes!
and pretending I'm not. Like
I
you're
do
just
the
kind of like
same.
pretending to be funny or something.
Yes.
But I'm actually just working out.
I do the thing where I'll scoop my butt off the chair and do the tricep
Yes.
squats, just because I'm trying to get something. Plus, you eat a bunch of dog shit at the airport anyway, so you feel guilty.
Yep.
So this kid's just doing push-ups, and I gave him like and I think he thought I was hitting on him. But he just kept doing his push-ups, and he did like a half-hour workout and left.
Oh, I love it.
I love it, too. I was like, this kid's my hero.
That's better than a gym membership. You can lift books and...
That's true. Those encyclopedias, that's got to be at least 30.
Hell yeah. You could fuck the librarian.
Yeah,
That's a workout.
Sure.
It's exercise.
Yeah, so whatever. And then I got a moped update, and then I'll throw you the hammer here.
No, hit me.
All right.
Because I don't think mine's going to be that long. I might gush. That's it. Just a little gush.
I'm ready for a gush. A gush all over me. All right, so this won't be long either, but everybody's asking, did I get the moped back? The answer is no.
Oh.
I had to get insurance. I got insurance, which was not easy for me. Then I went to the DMV today, Monday, October 28th. Got up early, went down there. It was a long line. I think Monday's a mistake because everybody goes, I'm doing it today.
Right.
You know?
Beginning of the to-do list.
Exactly. So it's jammed. I wait in line. I get my number. 2 hours, 3 hours. Finally, they call my number. And the whole time I'm thinking, maybe I'll go to Chase Bank now because I have to do that too. You're like, just let me get some stuff in, just like the gym.
Yes.
Maybe I'll go buy a new lock because they cut the lock to shit and back when they take your moped off the rack. So I'm like, maybe I'll go buy a new lock and then come back. And I'll say, but then you're like, what if I miss it? If I miss it, got to wait again. I'm just freaking out.
Yes.
So I wait. I get up there. I have my insurance. It's on my phone. I got the app. I feel so good. I have all my paperwork ready. I got everything they need, the title, the bill of sale, the old registration. I get the thing. You always hope for a nice person.
Of course.
I get up there. I get the fucking mean, fat, black lady of color. And I put my stuff down. She goes, what you want me to do with that? And I go, oh, this is all the stuff. She goes, well, I need this, this, and this. You're like, okay. You're like, she's a cunt, but just, get through it. It's like the soup Nazi. You got to play their game.
Right.
So she goes, what the hell is this? And picks up all my paperwork is wet because the cum-guzzling Nazis at the impound took my cover off. All my registration was in the bike. So they got it all wet, and now I got all this brown paper.
Oh.
And so she's like, what the hell? She's like, let me get some gloves. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Gloves?
She's got to go put on a Michael Jackson glove. She doesn't want to touch my dog shit that they got wet.
They got gloves back there?
They got gloves. Well, you figure you're dealing with some AIDSy characters with the city folk.
That's true. A lot of AIDS.
Yeah, so finally she comes back with the gloves on. She has to do a little yim-yam with the people in the back there. You know, you just hear people go, oh, Chad, I'll tell you what, you know. And they're trading recipes and who knows what, high-fiving. So she comes back, and she's like, oh, this ain't gonna work. And she's like throwing papers left and right. And it all worked, by the way. But they have to be a cum stain. I don't know what it is.
Well, they've had unfortunate lives. Their job sucks. It's not rewarding. They're just sitting there. They got to deal with a lot of the public.
That's true.
You always think we're the nicest people in there.
I'm trying to be.
A lot of people are very rude.
Yeah. And then, you know, you just take it up the pooper as used, and you just go, hey, here we go. So it all checks out, and she goes, all right, just you got your insurance? I go, I signed up. I got my app. I'm showing her my phone. She's like, all right, take it easy, hotshot. And she goes, well, let me see your insurance card. And I go, card? She goes, yeah, you got to have the card. I go, I got the insurance. Here's the number. Here's my everything.
Boy.
I got the profile now. I'm in, baby. And she was like, I need the card. And you're like, do you need the card, or do you just... Now do you have a way to get rid of me?
Right.
You know, you start wondering, because I have all the shit. A card is just a rectangle with the same information on it.
Yep. And a phone is rectangular.
Aha! And illuminated.
Maybe
Either
should have
way.
a round phone. That might be fun.
Ah,
In the future.
that's coming.
After the gyms at the airport.
Thank you. All right. So I was like, oh, come on. Because I start thinking, if I had gone to someone else, they'd probably be like, all right, whatever. You don't have the card. Okay, but you got your information all here, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, I need the card. And she's just hooked on that. Like, card or nothing. So I go, I don't have the card. She goes, all right, well, you got to go. And I go, oh, come on, man. I waited in line 3 hours. I'm like, I'm groveling.
Yes.
And she's like, get out of here. You need the card. I get here. You were here. Mail guy comes. Card's in the mail. So now I got to go back tomorrow.
Oh.
So every day, it's another 3 hours at the DM anal to drag my vagina through the mud or whatever we're calling it. And then I got a Concordia face, and then bring the card in tomorrow, and then I got to go to the impound after that, and then we'll see what they fuck me up the dick hole with.
Now, can you at least go to a close DMV? Is it at least around the corner
That's
or something?
it's the Penn Station.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
But, man, that's a horrible area.
It's the wait, though. That's if it was next door, you'd still wait 3 hours.
The waiting is
Yes.
the hardest part.
So... That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So the DMV is safe and sound in the devil's vagina, which is the impound.
But good to know you will have it back.
I will.
You will have it.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Because, again, I thought it was stolen. So
Same.
the fact that you're going to get it back, that's good news.
You're right, and this will all be semen under the ball sack in the future.
Exactly. We're going to look back at this and laugh and say, remember that? And then you won't even remember it. Someone will go, remember when you lied? And you're
That's
like,
true.
oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
The worst moments in our whole lives, you're like this, oh, right, yeah.
You know, your brain does that. You know, when you break up with a girl, you're like, oh, she was everything. And you're like, what? She stepped on your balls every night. And you're like, I know, but I loved her.
I know. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
You only look at the fondle memories, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's pretty
Kinda
cool.
nice. I think about that. Everything I've ever looked back on in my life, I'm like, that was great. And then I think about it more. I was like, I was freaking out that my tooth hurt the whole time.
That's true, yeah.
So that's
We're going to do
anyways.
that with comedy. You know, we sit here and go, this guy got this guy that. When we're 88, we're going to go, oh, remember the Soder special? Remember the Sam special? Remember the Exceller and the Anal and the Jews?
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of specials.
Well, this was a special night. There's specials and then there's specials.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And the word special in comedy has really been
It's
kind
turned
of
into retarded.
It's a little silly.
Yeah.
I mean, even my thing, I did the stand-ups, and it's like, special. It's like, well, it's an episode of a show.
Right.
To me, a special, it has to be good to be a special. Once it's a bad special, it's not even special. It's just another shitty thing.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. It's got to
So-
be special.
Our pal, as I think, were the first to reveal, Dan Soder
maybe.
is doing an HBO special. I think it slipped up a couple times.
Oh, boy.
But I was with them when he found out, which was so exciting. Not with them, but I bumped into him the same evening, right in front of the cellar.
You have that power. You're always with Wolf. You're with me. You're with Sam. You're with Soder. You're with the
Oh,
Butler.
yeah. I think just Michelle and Dan.
Maybe you're right.
I don't think I was with you. I was with you when I got Letterman.
I was with you with Letterman.
Yeah, that was exciting.
That was something.
That was special. Not a special, but special. It's two different things.
Retarded.
But yeah, Michelle Wolf, when she got her Netflix and HBO special, maybe I shouldn't have revealed that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
it's
out.
fine.
That's
yeah.
out.
Anyways, we were at Miami Beach, me, her, and Joe Mackey, and that was exciting. 'Cause
Wow.
That was like, what?
That sounds
oh my
so 50s.
God.
We were at Miami Beach.
Yeah,
when the phone call
it
came
was
in.
crazy.
Pearl Harbor.
And so then Soder, I wasn't with him when he got the news, but he got the news that day. We were in front of the cellar, and we were talking, catching up, and then he grabbed my shoulders like fucking Jack Palance in Batman. You're my number one man. He was like, I got an HBO special. And I was like, what? That's crazy, because HBO, to me, is the special.
Yes.
Netflix became big, but you're like, no one cared about no one knows what Netflix was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. HBO is like Carlin,
Yeah.
Louis, Rock,
Eddie
HBO.
Murphy, Pryor, Seinfeld.
That's what a special is, HBO special. So he said, he's like, I got an HBO. And so that was a few months ago. And just so exciting. And I'm trying to wrap this all up in shortly because I got to go to fucking dumb therapy.
Damn it. Right.
But anyways, he did the special last Wednesday it was. And everyone's going, he's like, do you want to go to the early show? Do you want to go to the late show? And I had a spot at the stand, 8:15 spot. Do my spot. I walk all the way down. It's at Bowery Ballroom. I go in there, and of course you show up. You're always afraid you're not going to be able to get in. Do you have that fear?
Of course,
it's like
of
the
course.
fear of my life that I'm like, I swear to God, I'm on the list. It says sold out tonight. Dan Soder, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, sold out. And there's the trucks out there. There's wires everywhere.
I love the
It's got that special. It feels like something, you
There's
know.
a buzz in the anal.
Now, so I go, hi, I'm Joe List. They go, you have tickets? And I go, well, I'm on the friend list. I'm a backstage son of a bitch. Then Nick Novicki walks up. And then it's always nice to have somebody.
Yes.
You're like, hey, Nick, little Nick. And, again, we've known each other 12 years. You go, hey, what's up, man? You give him a big hug. And then the doors open. And Sal Volcano and his fiance come out, and they're with Samantha Black, the audience lady.
Yes.
And she's like, hey, List, it feels nice to be known.
Good to be known.
You're like, hey, and then I'm like, this is Nick, and they go, we're gonna put because the top deck is where everyone's hanging. They're like, it's packed up there.
Oh, wow.
They're like, you can't even get in. The doors open. The floor level is packed. I mean, it's like rock and roll.
Are we seating or are we standing?
We're gonna sit in the back. Samantha's gonna find a spot for us because we're VIPs, for God's sakes.
Sure.
But the audience is in the lower level, and then there's a big round U. You've been to Bowery Ballroom.
I don't think I have.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
I opened for Gullman's special there, which was very exciting. And so it's all packed up there. Like, you can't even get up there. And they're like, now you can go in the green room. You can watch from the dressing room, but it'll be a monitor. And I'm like, and Sal and I are kind of like, and I'm like, maybe you want it? Because he's a celebrity. People go, so we walk in, people are like, Sal, yo, Sally, oh my God.
Big Sal.
But we're in the back corner of the showroom. They go, you can watch it in the dressing room, but it'll be on a monitor, or you can sit back here or stand back here and watch it from here. So we're going back and forth. What do you think? And I'm like, we'll see it on a monitor when it comes out. We got to be in the room. I want to be in the room. I want to see Dan. I want to see the special. Although it would be cool to be backstage. You go, hey, Dan, go get him, you fucking son of a bitch. Suck their dicks.
But then you don't want to bother him either.
Right. You don't want to be a bother. So it's a whole situation. Samantha goes. Now, again, we're VIP. It doesn't hurt that Sal is here.
You got that right.
They go and get chairs. People come flying in. They went outside and whittled and built chairs just for us. They bring them up. They stack them in. The guy's like, this is a fire exit. She's like, that's Joe List. We're fine. I got to stand the fire exit.
I love a fire exit.
And like Hedberg said, I'll move if there's a fire.
Good point.
And there was a fire. It was the show. It was fire.
Yeah, like I ain't flammable.
So we sit there. It's little Nick there and Sal, his fiance. A couple people come up. They want to buy, Sal drinks. We're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
no one recognizes me.
Keep it moving, Queef.
And we sit there, and we only wait like a minute. Like a minute in, they started right on time. Justin Silver comes out. Yeah, he opens, does about 6-7 minutes, because I don't like waiting. I don't want to be an audience member. I like being in the back, whatever.
Of course.
Justin comes out, does his 7 minutes, brings out Dan. Here's Dan Soder, and I'm talking plain Jane roots, brass tacks. What do you call it? Just a black background. Dan's in like a long sleeve green tee. Just looks like he's going to play catch with his dead dad.
Interesting.
Just looks regular. He comes out and wastes no time. Just starts killing right away.
Wow.
Evidently, the first show wasn't great. He didn't love
what I
it.
heard.
You always have that first show is not great.
Stiff.
But the second show was all the campers or the campites, the
Campers.
logs, whatever they're called. He comes out. He's murdering. People are going crazy, but no one's yelling out or being too crazy. Just kill. Legit kill. Now,
Wow.
I have not seen a lot of the stuff because he was out in Edinburgh.
Right.
We don't see each other as much.
He's on the road, baby.
He's on the road doing the show. I'm not opening for him, so I don't know half the act.
Yes.
A few bits I recognize because you pop down occasionally. Like, let me see what Soder's doing, you know?
Sure, soda pop.
So I knew about a few of the bits, and this thing flows. It's up and down and over and out. We're talking callbacks. There's a joke. Everywhere there should be a joke. You couldn't squeeze in another joke because
I
he
love
ran the fuck out of it. He did
Oh,
Edinburgh
yeah.
every night, the whole
yeah.
thing, and he did extra road shit. It's like been maybe 3 years since he did that half hour. 'Cause He did
Yes.
an hour, then he quickly did a half hour. Hit the road for 3 years. I mean, this thing is so punchy. It's one of those ones you have that emotion of like, I gotta write. I gotta go home right now and write.
That's the best
But you're
compliment.
also like laughing out loud. There's moments where you're like, this guy is so good, so talented, and it's just incredible. Because Dan and I, for those of you though that don't know, Dan and I were like the tightest when I first met him. He was my first friend I made here.
Christopher Titus.
He was answering phones. He's way better than him. He was answering phones at Stand Up New York.
Yes.
And then he lived in Jersey. He stayed on my couch a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Soder and I, we became neighbors who moved to Astoria, and like we were sleeping on each other's couches all the time. We'd get baked every night. We went to Neptune Diner every night. Got a super high
yeah.
chicken soup and do Dick Doherty impressions. I mean, we go back.
Oh, yeah.
And then life happens. You start to succeed. He's on the road. I'm on the road. And, you know, quite frankly, my jealousy got in the way of our friendship quite a bit. And it's tough sometimes.
Sure,
This
sure.
biz. And a lot of it's just we're in different hemispheres. He's working. I'm working.
He's on Billions. He's all over the place.
I mean, so we really went through a lot. And it's such an amazing thing because we were both like, my electricity was getting turned off, and he was working at Dos Caminos every night.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to always be, every Halloween, we went to the Dos Caminos party. We did that once. I don't know why I said every Halloween. But we spent a lot of time together. So for him to be on HBO is like so fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's an HBO hour.
HBO.
And
Ba-na-na-na. I just picture those letters coming over the city. You
Oh.
know, that 80s shit.
the pink thing, and
Uh-huh.
very exciting. So he
Pink
comes
thing.
out. I think it was pink. Wasn't it electric? Or was it blue?
Oh,
It
maybe
was like
blue.
a neon-y.
Maybe blue. Yes.
I think it was
yes.
pink.
I think there's two different openings we got cooking here.
I know the one over the city. I thought that
Yes.
was pink. I'm picturing pink.
Pink's a singer.
Now, this is why eyewitness testimony is not trustworthy.
Aha.
I'm seeing pink in my head, but it might not be pink.
I don't know if it was pink.
Somebody call in, Shelby, Google it, something.
All
I'm gonna miss therapy.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, the special was unreal, and it's not one of those ones where you're like, you gotta say it's great, and then we turn it off, and I'm like, I gotta tell you, it was a little
Right,
funky.
right.
I mean, this was
I know
legit
those.
killer, and I was emotional. We went up there. Nate Bargatze flew in to surprise him.
I heard.
And he surprised me. It's so weird when you see
Wow.
someone you're not ready to see. You're like, what?
Yes.
And so we all go up there to see him after. It's Big J, Nate, Nick Novicki, Sal Volcano, his manager, of course, and then
Gomez.
Lewis is there. Lewis shows up. He barely says hello to Nate. He hasn't seen him in 6 months. He's like the godfather of his kid. Nate was pissed. Because Lewis is like, what's up? And Nate's like, what is wrong with you? Oh, Ari was there.
Yeah.
And then me, Soda, Ari, and Nate, we all walk all the way across to the Fat Black where they're having a party.
Uh-huh.
Nobody does it like the Cellar. Liz wasn't even in town. She had to go to New Orleans for something. They have WWF banner all the way around. They have a huge cake
come
with
on.
Joe Montana with Dan Soder's face implanted on it or photoshopped on the cake.
That's a big cake.
It was unbelievable. Then there's like a big cardboard cutout of the Ultimate Warrior. Then old WrestleManias are playing on a loop. In the at the Fat Black, they
That's a
got
lot.
endless buffalo wings, 75 boxes of Joe's Pizza.
Oh, my God. The
There's
Cellar.
a big,
I'm getting choked up over here.
big neon helmet, 49er helmet with Soder engraved in it. Everybody's there. Wolf and, Donnelly and
Geraldo.
everybody. The whole gang is there.
Yep.
Patrice came back.
Uh-huh.
Just amazing. Bobby missed it. He was in Boston. Whatever. He's only his
Did he hear
father.
about the wings?
But, special night and the party, by the way. Chris Allen was there. He couldn't get in. I gave him the secret password. Everyone's like, who let this son of a bitch in? I got in trouble for that, but whatever.
Well, he's black.
But everyone was there. Good hang. But now Vecchione, of course, was there.
Sure.
Katie Hannigan. And, of course, it's late because the show was late. Then we hung out. Then we walked across. So I look at my phone. It's like, my watch, whatever, my phone. Yeah, it's 12:45 at night.
Your timepiece?
I got a show the next day. I got to fly out the next day, so I hung out the party for like 30 minutes. And then Soda, you can't even get to him because he's so overwhelmed.
Man of the hour.
Me, Vecchione, and Nate told some old stories when we were all dying laughing. It was great to see, but it was really special because it's like you watch someone's dream come true, and it's deserved, and it's great.
And you saw the whole uptick.
The whole tick, and not Han. And December 7th, it comes out on HBO.
Ooh,
do not miss it.
That's right around
Tape
the
it.
angle.
Get ready. I know, it's a quick turnaround.
I love
Comedy
it.
Central, it's like 2 years before
I
it comes
know.
out.
Blow me.
So, oh my God, I got to fucking leave. What time is it right now?
Oh, I'm too scared to tell you. 21.
Oh, shit! I got to go!
What's it, 3:45-ish?
Oh my God, I'm going to take a cab or something. I've never been late for therapy in my life.
You're going to make it.
Fuck
You're gonna
me,
make
I
it.
got to go. Okay, I got to run out. I still have to piss.
If you can make it in 4 minutes, you'll make it.
All right, Albany Funny Bone next week for me. Des Moines Funny Bone after that. DC Draft House November 22nd, 23rd. Laugh Boston 29th and 30th.
Yes, I'll do my dates.
Patreon.
You go. You go.
I'm gonna piss.
Go piss. I just want to. I want to say one more thing to the. Now I sound like a pro wrestler. I want to say one thing to the people at home and listen up, because it's the one time I'll say it. You fucking goo gobblers. Here's what I want to say. There's 800 stand-up specials that come out every 2 days. They all stink. There's 7 good ones every decade, maybe. This will be one of the good ones. He put the work in. He's a good comic. He cares about comedy. This ain't some cast and couch, hey, I'm a transgender Asian in a wheelchair. This is the real deal. So, God damn it. A good guy got in. And I'm not saying this is some kind of bullshit. I'm complaining diversity. I'm saying he's better than most comics, not because he's white or a guy or gay or whatever he is. He's just good. And he tried and he worked it. And he got there, and that's why. He's a very good comic.
Very good comedian.
So, yes, you're going to make it. You're going to make it.
Oh, God.
I'll be in Tacoma this weekend and Spokane and then Portland, and I'll be in the Blue Room. We'll be at Santa Ana November 11th. Live app.
Patreon.
Hit the Patreon. Buy a shirt. We're going to get some new shirts. I'm going to get some fucking shirts.
Video stuff.
All right. And, yeah, go get up there. Run. Run. You could run the 14th if you think it'll help. All right. Take it easy. The 1 to 14. Great app. Love you. Take it easy. All right. Wow. How about this? Just me here. Feels a little weird. All right. What the hell am I doing? Yeah. Tampa next year. La Jolla. Chicago's coming around the corner. St. Louis. Philly. I'm doing D.C. one night, November 6th at the Improv. I'm doing a weird show at Temple University. I think November 18th is Cave Comedy in Philly. Look that up. I think that might be sold out. All right, I hate myself. Blow your dad. Praise Allah. Call in. Tell a friend. Go gay. And suck my ass.